Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
Hello, Timothy.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Así, tú.
Bien, así. Scale of 1 to 10.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't
Um,
know about. Maybe I don't do that.
sis, I'm a scale.
Your scale.
A sis.
How you feeling?
Sis.
Sis. Okay, good.
6.
Yeah, we're here to recap day 3.
Yes, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting used to the boat,
Yeah.
and therefore I have certain complaints.
Sure.
But it's still a good experience.
Okay. All right. Well, walk through the day with the people.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we started our day getting some breakfast at Razzle Dazzle.
Yes.
Which we also did dinner at the day before.
Mm-hmm. Dinner was not great.
Didn't love the dinner.
Breakfast
was better.
Decent.
Yeah, I thought it was better than
Doable.
the dinner.
Yeah.
Still had to add some salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm. Which, that's fine. I mean,
yeah.
Considering I didn't know what to add for dinner. Like,
true. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. The juice was good.
The juice is delicious.
Love the juice at Razzle Dazzle.
So I love beets. It's the only thing by Dre that I'm obsessed with. And I got the beets juice, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
You got the carrot.
Got the carrot and ginger. It was very tasty. Yeah. I got some kind of hash for breakfast that, again, the Razzle Dazzle is vegan and vegetarian forward, which was nice, but again, they could maybe season some stuff more.
Yeah, I just had, I'm gonna still champion that, spices and things are plants.
Right.
And so they can be used when
right.
you are speaking of vegan vegetarian.
Yeah. Put them in, please.
Lord. Like, overly, almost. Like, because they're vegetables.
Yeah.
They're living.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Then we got off the ship.
We did.
Yesterday was Key West.
It was hot.
It was very hot yesterday.
It was a good heat though. Like, I enjoyed it. Yeah. It wasn't bad.
No, you've been in good spirits considering the concern about heat.
Yeah, I have not bitten anybody's head off yet. I feel it coming.
Yeah.
But sure. I definitely am very impressed with myself, and I pat myself on my ass.
There you go. Very nice.
Pop it in. Anyway.
So yeah, we got off the boat. You had to turn around and go get your passport. Note to everybody, if you leave the boat, just make sure you bring your government ID with you.
And nobody's going to tell you, people. No, you're just going to get off the boat.
They're going to let you leave.
It was my ancestors that popped in my head and said, "But you need you some ID.
Get you some."
And I talked to the black man that I was passing, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna need like a photo ID or something." And I was like, "I'm not gonna tell people that." Like, I mean, we're all adults, yes, but some of us are younger than others.
Sure.
Sure.
No shade. We got off the boat. We hiked. We did like a half-mile hike into the island, down Duval Street. For those who've been to the Keys before, down popular Duval Street.
Yes.
We passed some very loud cannabis shops who wanted to let us know we did not need a medical card.
Listen, medical card be damned. They want you to know that you can get this at any point.
That's right. They were selling it to anybody and everybody that was passing through.
I'm very happy for them.
Didn't partake this time, but thanks for the offer.
I just, when it comes to heat, it's best that I stay on the same plane.
Yeah. Don't need to be altered.
I don't want to be heightened. I don't want to be like high above the clouds because that's where the sun is. So,
yeah, hot and high is not a combo I'm interested in.
No.
But what we did find is we went to one of the few gay bars that were open that early because we got off at like 10:30, 11 a.m.
Because we're older.
we're older. We're ready for the day.
Yeah.
And we got to 801 Bourbon,
Mm-hmm.
and we met Monsieur Alvin.
Yes, Alvin.
Simon Theodore. He was a cutie patootie, like sky blue eyes, sky blue shirt.
He was giving like an older version of Troye Sivan, if anybody knows who that is.
Yes, very much so. Yeah. If you look at our day 3 photo dump I posted online, Alvin, you can't miss him.
Exactly.
Blondie, sky blue,
like just piercing blue eyes. It was lovely.
He could have been an anime character. He could have been in Sailor Moon.
I didn't look hard enough to see if they were contacts, but like they could have been.
It was so, it matched his shirt so much. I was like, this could be fake.
Yeah,
Crystal wouldn't like this. Crystal would not be on board for what was happening.
Hey, he wasn't hiding much else though.
He really wasn't.
His spirit was open.
His playlist, his personal playlist, was 70s laid back slow ballads,
even maybe like early 80s.
Yeah, it's been like,
it had some Prince in there.
He had some Prince. You're right, he had some Prince. It was an interesting vibe.
Yeah, I enjoyed it though. Like he was dancing and like just enjoying himself. You could tell that he was just like one of these free spirit, like twink, like elven type of people, like
a magical creature.
Like when people say that I am ethereal and free spirited, I don't think that, because I think that
because you met Alvin.
And not only that, but like that's what I think of when I feel ethereal and everything. I think I'm grounded.
Right.
You're gonna leave me the fuck alone, and I'm gonna do me.
Yeah, you think you've met a fairy gay before, and then there's Alvin.
Yeah.
Alvin.
But like magical in a way that is like responsible and
very sweet, very kind. He gave us his kind of backstory, which is that he's basically lived on every continent for over the last 20 years, but has ended up here in Key West and running a bar or managing the bar in the morning, it looks like. So
very cute. But he's not a drag queen, but he lip syncs better than most.
That's true. He was doing a performance like every song in between making us drinks. He was lip syncing and dancing and all this kind of stuff, and Tim thought, gotta be a drag queen out of drag, like just doing the day job, but apparently not. Just enjoys being
there's no label to people, you can be whoever you want to be, but performer you are.
He was giving us full Broadway in the middle of this dank bar. So,
and after the 3rd or 4th free drink, we were
let's talk about the endless well. So me and Tim got one drink.
Yes.
We ordered one drink. We were there for like
margarita.
Wild margarita. Let me give them some. And we were there for, I don't know, about an hour, maybe 90 minutes. We were there for a minute. But the reason we couldn't leave is because every time the drink ended, so basically what he was using the pineapple can as like an excuse.
Yeah.
He opened up a can of pineapple juice to mix with my drink, but he didn't use it all.
Yeah.
And he felt that in order to get my fill, he had to use the whole can, which meant he just kept adding liquor and ice back to the drink.
Shot after shot after
and
shot.
he just gave you a straight up another vodka soda, didn't he?
No, it was 2 more.
Yeah, it was wild.
So I at least got, and the drinks were strong, people, because
it was ridiculous.
So
gay pours.
I at least got 6 to 7 shots.
Yeah. And the drink that I ordered was already heavy. It had like 5 or 6.
Yeah, the first drink you couldn't drink, so I drank some of your drink too.
Like, I was like, could you put some more juice in this, because it's 11 a.m.
And he looked at you like, okay.
He's like, I could do that.
He was very sweet about it too.
He was, and he asked me, he's like, let me know if this is too strong or if you want it to be sweeter. Like he was very cognizant, like what he was trying to do. So we sat there and got slammed. Like I didn't really feel it till we got back to the ship. Like I was floating for a minute.
I was floating because, and I appreciate it because that walk back, like the walk 2 was long, and I was like, oh, the walk back is gonna be shitty.
Yeah.
And then because I was drunk, it didn't feel that way.
Yeah. It was very. I mean, we love him. Thank you so much, Alvin. You made our day.
You did. And then the piece de resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Our sex shop experience.
We found a fetish, a little sex fetish queer shop.
Yes.
And I'm not kicking myself right now. I'm a little sad I didn't get anything, but
I was wondering why you didn't.
So, and just so everybody knows, so like they had like fetish gear on one wall. They had like hats with funny sayings.
Yeah.
Up front, they had different types of underwear and shirts. So it was like a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And there was definitely like some cute like gummy bear underwear or like just bears on underwear that I thought were really cute that I would get for myself and or the partner.
And it was like this type of shop was good because it towed the line between what I find in the contingent states. Like most fetish shops are seedy feeling, leather feeling, very heavy on the kink.
Yeah.
And this felt like light, but still like heavy there.
Yeah, agreed. I would agree. And I kept on looking at like a couple pairs of underwear that I was like, I want to get these. And then like right before I was like gonna buy them, I looked at the price tag and they were $100 pair of underwear. Yeah. And I was like,
these people are on vacation.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need a pair of boxer briefs for $100.
You do.
I really don't. And they were running small. I tried on that one pair that was XX and it was XX over one cheek.
Well,
it was tough. So it was like $100 to buy a pair of underwear that I might not be able to wear anyway. So, you know.
I mean, if you buy it, you could get into it.
That's what I get into it, I can't get out of it, and I might suffocate.
That's the point.
Yeah, they were very cute. Yeah. Al, I found you something else to bring home to you.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I was like, these are gummy bears are cute, but not $100 cute.
Yeah.
But the shop was cute overall. There was stuff in there I would definitely wear and buy.
It was super cute, and the like the guy, he kind of just left you alone. So like,
yeah, he didn't care. He's like, the dressing room's over there.
Yeah.
Nope. I think he knew the deal.
He's like, y'all not gonna buy this stuff.
We found a cute like kitschy art spot on the way back too. That's where I got Al's present.
That was very cute. I said, oh my god, there's a gorilla in there, like, and I really want one for my life.
Yeah, huge wooden like sculptures and then big paintings.
Yeah,
glassware. I mean, what do you think? Kitsch. This place was very kitschy.
Yeah, and it was like
clowns,
clowns,
bears, tigers, gold,
shout
black.
out to Overton Wakefield Jones. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But yeah, it was a cute little shop.
Yeah, it was. It was a good time. And then we walked back in the heat. I got my tan that I wanted.
Amen.
Because my sunscreen melted off. So I'm sure there's cancer somewhere in there, but you know, they'll just take my money right on back from my job. So
amen. Yeah,
it was a fun time, and then we came back, and
then it kind of went downhill.
Yeah,
for me. Whether it was something I ate, whether it was the 6 drinks at 11 a.m., thank you, Alvin, whether it was my UC catching up with me, because I tend to get a little off when I travel anyway, but my stomach decided to quit on me around 2-3 o'clock. We got lunch at the galley.
Yeah.
Got a burger and you got something.
Yeah.
Again, the galley's our safe place for lunch. And then it was like, gotta hang out in the room for a little bit, and a little bit turned into like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So caught up on some Alkalite, caught up on some Drag Race.
Yeah, that was good. I don't know. Like, I think I'm starting to think 4 days is that girl.
Might be the thing. I think it's hard to tell if there were more ports. Like if this was a 7-day cruise in Europe, where like we were getting off or like doing an overnight stay at a port, like at a hotel, or like did stuff there, that might feel different.
I don't know. I think it's the days for me. Like I'm starting to get comfortable, and when I get comfortable, I would rather be at home. Like so,
gotcha.
But that's just me.
Yeah,
and I'm not feeling like, ugh, I hate this bed, I hate blah blah blah. But I am feeling like I'm gonna stay in the room a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm starting to be like, I could just sleep and nap and like rest, and could do that at home.
Yeah.
So, I'm not mad about it. I'm not angry
I also
yet.
think that it's possibly just because like I am not at the body that I would like for
Just
girls, you're gonna hear that. I'm not at the body that I would like for like all the activities and things.
Yeah.
So that I'm sure that's playing a part in it as well. I am probably needing to get more active in the gym and things of that nature when I get back home, just to get your energy up and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's definitely a stamina aspect to some of the activities that you can do.
Yeah,
where it's like, I don't know, by 2:00 I'm a little zonked. The heat.
Yeah,
it's a little bit of everything.
And then like the amount of people that are at the pool.
Oh yeah, we finally. Well, we'll talk about day 4 later, but yeah, we finally got some pool time. But it was in the morning when everybody else is still hungover and trying to figure out what day it is.
Exactly.
But yeah, so yesterday, yesterday wasn't feeling well. Rallied for dinner.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't bad.
I'll say this: I liked my food. That gnocchi.
Yeah,
that gnocchi was. I thought was really good.
Okay, let's say it. The food was more flavorful than Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah, we went to Extra Virgin, the Italian spot.
Like you don't like olives, and you got an olive in there.
So we had really good bread with some oil and balsamic.
Yes.
That was very tasty focaccia. We got, what did we get for our apps? I can't remember. Oh, I got calamari, and you got.
I don't remember.
What were you eating? I wanted to have a bite. I got calamari. Oh, you got an artichoke. You got a deep fried artichoke thing. Which was fine.
Which is fine. It was flavorful. Like they had salt, pepper in it. But I think it was just a little too much oil for me.
Sure.
Like I had oil. It was oily bread with oil and vinegar, and then this fried oil.
Yeah, the Evo was very front and center.
And then, like, with the gnocchi, we had oil in it, too.
Yeah, that gnocchi, there was potato gnocchi with aged Parmesan.
Yeah.
Had
I'm
shaved
very
on
glad
it.
that she gave us the extra Parmesan because it soaked up so much.
Yeah. I really, really like that. And then we got the main dish. And this one is probably on me. I ordered the eggplant parm, which I love an eggplant parm.
Yeah.
Did not see that it came with olives. And when I cut into it, and it's not like what you think of traditional eggplant parm, it was like half an eggplant carved out like you do with spaghetti squash. They like carved it out and put all the fixings inside an eggplant, which was fine. Not what I was thinking, but I went to take a bite, and the first thing I get is a big olive.
Yeah.
And an olive is one of the few deal breakers for me, but olive juice just absolutely kills anything. I can't do it. So it was immediately
I am interested in trying like a martini dirty just to see if like I really want to like everything.
Yeah, I think of myself as a mostly open person to that.
But it's something about olives, man.
Olives are like one of the few things that they upset.
Nasty.
It's nasty. It upsets my stomach.
It's nasty work. It really is. I think God was like, well, we got to do something horrible.
And people love them. Some people really love an
olive. Some people
olive.
live for it.
And I'm like, man, I wish I could because, I
mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're
apparently
plentiful.
They're
sneaking in the eggplant. You got a sea bass?
Yes, I got the sea bass. It was dry.
Yeah,
but
I think what I'm finding is that watching all these videos before we get on board, like trying to figure out like what to do and what places to go. Everybody in the videos is sold on the food as like being above par with other cruise lines.
Really?
Because most cruise lines don't do like this restaurant thing. Like they'll have like a steakhouse or something, but it's all like buffet style, everything. So the restaurant concept is really specific to Virgin. And so experienced cruisers are like, those restaurants like really have a different feel for the food. Okay. It's an experience. And
it is an experience.
And they think of it as a next level thing. And I think I just, in my brain, I've been like, that's what I thought it was going to be. I'm like, this is fine.
I mean, I can understand how they would imagine that. It's just, they are thinking of the experience of the restaurant quality. Like, it's like, they don't have restaurants on things. So I'm going to a restaurant on this cruise.
Right.
Not that the food is good at the restaurant.
They're used to a cafeteria style thing. And they're like, it's a different, better experience. And it might be because I've never been on another cruise.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, the buffet, The food is much better.
Oh, the galley,
here.
their version of their cafe style, the galley has been on point. So
it's so good. Those hash browns this morning were delicious.
The hash browns are very good. Yeah, I think there's a certain level. I think you have to be in the mind of indulgence to really appreciate something like this. Like, you have to want to be drinking.
Yeah,
you have to want to be eating.
Like I said, it's a stamina thing.
Yeah, and you got to build it.
Yeah.
And if you go too hard too quick, we're like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And
I don't know that I went that quick and that hard.
No, I don't think we did either.
I just don't have the stamina.
Yeah, I think
if I did this again, I would need another 4-day cruise.
Yeah, to build it up. Yeah,
and then I could build from there.
Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah,
but
it might even be the same kind of cruise, because maybe I will not need to go and walk out to Bimini Beach because I've already been there, so I can really do everything on the
exactly. Yeah, knock out some other stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's what we're up to now. It's day 4 for us technically in real time.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to Bimini Beach and go to a pool party and get some lunch and get some sun.
I've also been doing acupuncture here.
That's right. Oh, yes, that's right. The spa treatments. Let's talk about it.
I think that maybe that has something to do with it as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe I'm tired out from
the meeting. Yeah, you got multiple sessions.
Yeah, so like I'm also not hydrating as much as I should be. But anyway, I
really thought I was hydrating really well the first day or two, and now I'm like, ooh, I'm dried out.
And I'm getting weak. Like
yeah.
So we need to do better for that. But the acupuncture, amazing. I'm finding that, like, you know, they sit you there for like 30 minutes with these needles in you, and I'm finding that my mind is drifting off to like odd things. Like, it's adult concepts in cartoons.
Yeah.
And I've never been a cartoon bitch. So like, I don't know where these, like, I guess here and there I've seen cartoons, and so my brain is saying, okay, well, I can piece this together and this will help you understand. And I'm like, girl, I don't understand this. What are you like?
So for those who follow along, you are saying that during the acupuncture session, you are getting flashes of thoughts, maybe mixed memories, but in cartoon form.
Yeah, and it's like cartoons that I've like maybe seen before, like 1 or 2 episodes I saw of Hey Arnold, and like Gerald is me, like, or like I've seen Pokemon and Brock is there, like,
right,
and I'm like, what is this? It is people of color, so like at least like my brain is not racist, so
fair,
yeah. So, but yeah, it's interesting. I've gone twice. I'm going tonight for the last session, and she says she's going to get me a liver detox. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, okay.
To see what that does, and if this goes well, I'm thinking maybe I will go and do acupuncture in Atlanta a couple times and see what that's like.
Gotcha. Nice.
Yeah. What about your spa experience?
My spa experience was fine. There's kind of this space where they have multiple baths. They have a cold bath, salt bath, mud room, steam room, sauna, and like multiple areas of shower. So here's the thing. Maybe I'm just a creep. It just is what it is.
I was going to say, what did you see in the steam room?
Nothing, because it's co-ed.
Yeah.
And it's all it's like clothing on, which is fine. Like, if you have a co-ed space, like, that's probably the best approach, so everybody feels comfortable. But if it were gendered, or just announced that, you know, maybe there's the two gendered areas and there's maybe an all gender area, it would probably be clothing optional, which would be more my, like, I just don't want to sit in this. I don't know. You
just like nakedcy.
I like being naked. I like being in a steam room, like,
with other
free
men.
And maybe they're there, maybe they're not. But for me, like, to wear a bathing suit and do all this stuff and try to relax and the netting,
you just want to be free.
So it was fine. Shout out to my AC gym. Miss you, love you, see you soon.
All I know is ACAC better get up on these
points. ACAC pay me. Yeah. So it was fine. If you're looking for a place to relax, there was this kind of cool, like, hot stone set up against the port windows where you could lay down on a heated stone and relax. And that's where I spent most of my time, actually, because yesterday was tough. But yeah, it was fine. It was $50. Do
you think it helped with your UC?
I don't think anything was going to help yesterday. I think only Roxy Andrews was going to help me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I saw a couple clips. So, like, I do Twitter people. So, I like Twitter. If you find me, follow me. I'm not telling you how to.
And let me know how to find them. Whatever.
Don't do that. And plus, I don't show my face. Anyway. Yeah, like I saw a couple clips from, Roxying.
Hairography,
yeah, the hair. And then I saw a plastic moment that I was like, oh my god, yes, give me that meaty tug.
That one is probably the best one of the season. Okay. It's so good.
So I just saw clips. I didn't see the full thing. So
I'm excited for you.
I'm excited to. I love that I'm on this cruise. I'm excited to get home. To get home so I can be on the big screen watching Drag Race on my couch.
That's right.
But I am enjoying the cruising experience. I still give it a 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I would still say 7 or 8 for me. Again, losing a good chunk of the day yesterday wasn't helpful.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was the cruise more than it was just my body revolting.
But I think the point of vacation is that you need to relax some. So,
I would rather relax
that it's not,
Yeah, I could relax some if my body wasn't doing what
if your body wasn't revolting. But your body's going to revolt regardless.
Yeah, traveling's tough, but it's okay. So far, it's still so good. I'm excited about today to wrap things up on the last day.
Yes, Bimini.
Yeah, baby. But yeah, Tim, love you as always.
I love you too.
Want to go to the beach? Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the wave.
15 seconds.
We'll talk to you soon, guys.
Bye. Sandy.
Check 1, 2.
Hi.
Like you're gonna really talk.
Like I'm gonna really talk?
Perfect. Hey.
Hi.
We're professional, aren't we?
Yes.
Tim. It's the end of the run.
It's the end of the cruise. And I can't tell you no.
Can't say you no.
It's Terminal
Perfect.
Yes. We are delusional.
We are. As we disembark the cruise, we are a little sea
worn.
Yeah, sea worn.
Yeah.
You want to recap day 4 for the listeners?
Well, we went to Bimini Bamboo Lash Beach.
Bamboo Lash.
Yes.
Is that Halloween Town? What is that? Bimini Bamboo.
It's a drag queen.
Oh, okay. Nice.
We went to the beach of Bimini. It was beautiful. Mm-hmm. Water was clear. I went into said water because I could see my feet.
Timothy Carter got into the ocean.
I went to the Atlantic and I felt the ancestors telling all of the creatures to stay away from this one. And they did. I really appreciate them.
Yeah, very clear water. Very beautiful.
That's the only thing I will thank the Triangular Trade for.
And silence my laugh.
Don't edit your racism.
Oh no. Yeah, we went to Bimini yesterday, which is like Virgin's private beach club. Mm-hmm. So you get off at a port, you get on a tram, which was very shaky. I had no motion sickness until we got on that tram, and I was like, "This is rough."
Sick on that tram.
I was not quite, but some of them bumps, I was like, "Oh Lord!"
I was like, I just have to keep reminding myself that like I'm not the only one that's fat on this like tram. So like if it's not able to pull as much, it's not because of me.
Because of you, exactly.
It's not because of me, but it's not because
of me alone. It's an all of us problem.
Yeah. Like some of y'all skinnies need to get off too.
That's right. That's supposed to be bird boats need to get the fuck out.
Exactly.
So we took a tram to the beach club. We got to the beach club. They did lunch there. I will say one of the best dishes I had here was that jerk chicken. I know that you can't speak to that.
No, I don't speak to the carcass.
No, but that jerk chicken was so good. I got, actually, when you went to go find us a place at the pool, I got round two.
I thought so. I was like, you were gone for a while.
Yeah, I was like, let me get some more of that jerk chicken. Yeah.
And it was, greasy and meaty. And maybe that's why you thought that, the vibe had changed.
Oh, let's talk about this. Okay. So I would say the pool party was like round 1, round 2 for me.
Yes.
Round 1,
Round 1.
There were the gays, we'll call them.
Yes.
And we mentioned them when we talked about the gays we sat next to at brunch a couple days ago.
Yeah.
These gays kind of popped up around us the entire cruise at random points.
As most people did.
Yeah, we saw the couple that we sat next to.
Yeah, it's a very small world.
Yeah, like 3,000 people. You're gonna run into some people multiple times.
For it to be 3,000 people, I'm surprised that we ran into these people so much.
Multiple times. And the gays actually, like, out of the entire Bimini Beach Club that fits the entire ship, these gays walked to the pool, found where we were stashing our stuff. Before they saw us, they went to our spot where we're stashing our stuff, stashed their stuff, and then got into the pool with us. So we're like...
Because that's a gay spot, I guess.
Right, yeah. We were just, like reeking of homosexuality.
It's like... I know, I glow.
Yeah.
From the homosexual.
So they found us, and for like the first 45 minutes to an hour of the pool party, we had like a crew, I would say. There was like, we had the lady next to us celebrating her birthday. We had the gays with us. We had a couple guys playing with the balls.
Yeah.
There was another black couple to our right that was chilling with us the whole time. Just very relaxed.
Yes.
Having a good time. Chill. Except for Eric, who tried to steal your boyfriend. That is another issue.
Listen, I don't ever want to say his name, speak his name, or anything. But I will say that there is a mean girl aspect to these gays that they love so much. So I knew they were never nothing. And so I acted as such.
Yeah.
But I am friendly to all.
You were very friendly.
Even though he tried to steal Candy Muse from me.
Ryan, let me put this out into the universe. Ryan, when you are done with your cruise life, or maybe while he's still doing his cruise life.
When you're on break.
And
you want to be a blouse on my bottom.
Call Tim Carter.
Go right on ahead.
Call him right now.
And if you want to be with, that person, you can. I don't know his name. I don't know that gay.
No, who knows him? Not me. Not Eric and Nate. Not even a little.
Oh, that's their name.
Maybe that's their name.
Because I really did say, "Oh, he's cute,"
and then he went over and chatted with that girl to go get him.
It was very Mean Girls, Regina George.
Oh yeah,
I can totally chat with him for you, and then go over at the Halloween party and start making out with him.
Yeah, I'm very guilty of. They showed themselves and their true nature, and I was trying to be nice, maybe, and be like, "It's cool, we can all be friends," and then he just continued to be a dick.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's what that
and
is.
That's fine, and I, my spirit hears it before it happens, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. And we're giving them way too much time because this really wasn't a big part of our cruise. They were just the mean girls.
It was the mean part of our cruise.
Yeah, it was the mean part of our cruise.
It wasn't the main part of our cruise.
But while we were in the pool, they were kind of to themselves while we were dancing and drinking and having a good time. And then for me,
the music changed.
I went to the bathroom and I came back, and the vibe. So we kind of briefly talked about the girl whose birthday it was.
Yeah,
she had a bottle of champagne. She was by herself. She was having a blast. And then some of the gentlemen around us wanted to encourage what might be called thoughtish behavior at the pool. I don't know, but which is fine. No, she was shaking her butt. She was having a good time.
Yeah,
but they were getting more and more like, aggressive about it, and I was like. That made me feel weird.
Yeah. I just knew that those particular men also had women who had them, like, you didn't see it because you had gotten out.
Oh, okay. That must something.
The women were like, get your black ass back
over
here. It was very succinct.
I missed that.
And I was like, kudos to black women.
I thought I heard you say something about like you gonna get in trouble like at one point.
I did.
I wasn't really sure who that was pointed at.
It was to him. It was like, yeah. I was like, you about to get in trouble. Video.
Yeah.
I was like, you about to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Because behind him, I saw his person. Looking
Giving
like,
minds.
What is he doing? I was like, oh yeah. I'm about to see some family action.
Yeah.
In this Family Matters.
I think so. When you talk about an adult cruise, an adult pool party, adult drinks.
Yes.
As the pool party went on, some people started having more and more fun. Which is fine.
I will say the people who were very quiet normally on the cruise seemed to like start opening up as they got in the water. Mainly the black straight men. They got a little fun. And like they were hearing the 50 Cent. They were hearing, the millennial ness, and they were feeling themselves.
Nelly was happening.
Yeah, Nelly happened. And they were starting to feel themselves, and they were starting to branch out and be friendly, and their wives weren't having it.
They were not having it.
Because they were, like, earlier when you were in it, they were having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, they were having a good time, like, let me readjust my bra, blah, 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 and be fun. And the men were just like, I'm sad, dude. So
I'm just here.
I'm here. It's so hot.
Yeah.
And they got in the pool, and they was like, oh, titties.
Yeah.
And the girls were like, my titties or no titties at all, sweetie.
Yeah.
Like,
get back over here. Yeah.
And so that was very fun to me. As somebody who had no stakes in any of that. Like,
it's just an observer. It's like, yes, drama, thank you.
Yeah. And then I had a big lady that came over, and we baked together. And we were like, girl, I'm gonna get on that damn float. I will sink.
They pass out all these floats in the middle of the party. Some of which are quote unquote rideable, some more than others.
Yeah,
and
there was a big banana. Well, there was medium-sized banana.
Yeah,
that everybody seemed to like try to get on. And I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
like I know that you are maybe less than 150 pounds, but that don't look like it's for anybody but a child.
I will say shout out to Rubber Ducky swim trunks who was on.
Oh yeah,
the float.
He was on the adult float.
Yeah.
I would like to call it a silver platter.
Yeah, he definitely
ready for you spread out.
Yeah, he kept floating up to me and he wasn't like giving me leave me alone vibes.
No, it was very much like
open.
Hi, I'm here for you.
I'm here, yeah.
I'm ready to be protected.
I would call him Redneck Messi, that soccer player. It's okay, I know.
Sport.
Yeah. He had kind of like the that vibe, but white trashy. It was
and
pretty.
Bear loved it.
It was pretty, but what did I also do?
The package, yes,
I pushed it away. I was like, "This is."
But you pushed it away, but you also were going with it for a minute. And I was like, "Are you trying to take him to the side? Like, are you just trying to get him to a place where like plastic isn't involved?
Right.
You want to breed him,
but no, just pushed it off to the middle of the pool.
Yeah. You eventually came back to your senses.
That was a snack for somebody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pool party was fun. I mean, for the most part, I had a good time.
I had a good time.
As many people and as social as we had to be, I thought we were.
The only thing, the birthday girl was the birthday girl.
Yeah,
and she was cute. So.
Yeah, no, she was having good. She was wearing her red Baywatch swimsuit.
Yeah. But like, and then the other thing is like she pulled
it up
so that she could have her meat.
That's right.
Not saying that's anything.
Oh no,
than what it is. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. It had stretch marks. It was real.
Yep.
And like, I appreciated it.
Gorgeous.
And so did a lot of those other men.
So then we did the pool party. We came back to the ship. I took a nap.
Yes.
Because Bear was in the heat for a while.
Yes, Bear was in heat.
I was in heat. We did Pink Agave.
Pink Agave, yes.
Which probably ranks, like, of the restaurants highest for us.
Top tier. No notes.
Yeah. They had, one note.
Well, girl, listen.
One note.
Y'all put that in there. That's what y'all do.
I don't know what the y'all is, but...
Do you put raisins in things that I just don't feel like should have raisins?
I don't know.
You put raisins in carrot cake.
I didn't, and my dad yelled at me. I don't know.
Hi, Daddy Slade.
My Daddy Slade. Yeah, Pico Agave is like their Mexican restaurant vibe.
Yeah.
And the food was I'm very happy with the food.
Delicious.
Tim got a bread pudding that was tasty, save for a rogue.
It was lovely. It had a couple raisins in it.
Yeah.
So I know that there's something in the water, and people like to put raisins in bread pudding. I didn't grow up like that.
Right.
So, and that's fine, right? Like, I know it happens. I don't like raisins in anything other than, like, just raisins. Like, I like eating raisins by themselves.
Right.
I don't want it in baked goods. Because it's a texture thing.
Yeah.
And it's weird. To me. But, it was a delicious bread pudding.
It was very good, yeah.
Yeah, it tasted kind of taco-y.
Yeah.
It was delicious. It was really good. But once again, people stopped putting raisins in things. Including carrot cake. I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a good day. We sang a little bit in the blue room.
Blue room, to a different karaoke room.
It was not as good as the purple room.
No.
It felt very jesterly instead of like royally.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, and I found out that I'm not a Rihanna singer.
I also found out that on day 4, you were ready for a fight. You were kind of almost ready for a fight all day.
No! I don't believe that. I just didn't
Karaoke
understand.
girl was about to get it.
No, but like, it wasn't a fight. It was just like, girl, it's 10 minutes.
Right.
It's not like I came here at 9 wanting to be here at 10.
So we got into the karaoke room like 10 minutes before they opened. Didn't realize it. And she's in there getting ready, and I was like, "Oh, can we sneak in a little early?" And she's like, "Actually, the rooms aren't ready yet. Somebody's got to come here and open it. So we open at 10." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And when I said okay, Tim just started laughing. Tim had a laughing fit. Tim was like,
"No, it's
this
not
bitch."
Because what he's not telling y'all is she said the doors aren't open. And then she was opening the door while she was doing that.
Right.
The door was open.
Right.
So, like, just say no. Don't, like, just be the gatekeeper. If you're going to gatekeep, don't, like, say that it's something else when it isn't.
Who else were you about to murder? You were going to murder somebody else.
I was not murdering anybody. I think you just want me to be a dragon.
I remember. I was like, man, we were in line. Oh, I can't remember.
No, that man that said, like, I know y'all been to Disney World. And I said, no, I haven't. Like,
this guy was trying to hustle us around the lines because people weren't queuing up properly.
And that's fine. That was fine. He just said, y'all have been to Disney World. Y'all know. And I have not.
No. It's how you say it. You could say, oh, I've actually never been before. But you're like, I haven't. Like, it's different. It's different.
So you're coming from my tone. So it's my fault.
You're the one who wants to fight.
You're putting that on me.
I am.
I literally just answered the question.
I was for it. I was like, yes.
I answered. I know that you want people to fight your battles, but I'm not him. I speak up for myself.
Sure.
I said, wow, that door is open, and you're saying that it's closed.
Right.
I was like, don't gaslight me.
Right. Don't do it.
Me.
Yeah.
You can be gaslit. That's fine. This is your prerogative.
All day.
This is your conservative thoughts. That's fine.
Bring it out. Bring it. You want to fight. You want to fight.
You see how people do? Wow. I'll just keep my black mouth shut.
I don't get to see Fight Tim very often. So when he's on point, it's
wow. I'll just keep my black mouth shut. That's what I do.
Everybody knows, like, who said that.
He said, "Shut up, darky." He edited that out.
Oh my god.
We all know that he's the editor Bear.
Well, I think we all know after 4 days on a ship together, I think Tim's ready for a break from Bear, which is fine.
So people, I just want y'all to know that all of this has been said by Bear, not actually thought of or put together by Tim. but I am ready to fight. Apparently,
right? Ready to take women out.
I'm ready to take women.
Can we take?
Wow!
Yeah, can we talk about the girl that touched you last night?
Oh, assaulted me.
Assaulted
you. Like,
okay. Well, do we want to talk about this? So,
there was a reason why she thought that she was emboldened
to put her hands on you.
No, well, not to put her hands on me, but she was passionate about something.
Yes, we got some news last night about some things that happened on land.
Yes,
and she had to leave her dinner quickly because
she was with people she shouldn't have been with, and that's another thing.
Surround yourself with the right people. That's right.
If you listen, if you want to hate yourself, surround yourself with people you don't like.
There you go.
Or don't like you. The easiest way to curate your life is to get people who are with you.
But I'm not imagining, right? She put her fingers like on your chest. No,
she pushed in.
Yeah. And she was...
I was like...
It was dark.
I get it. I was like, I get that you're passionate.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
She did it as a way of... She was doing it in a way as if she thought she was like... Yeah. Togetherness. Like, this should have happened. Like, you guys agree with what I'm saying, right? Like...
Yeah. Which, also... You don't know.
You don't know us. She did this gesture.
Like, never seen her.
Don't know her.
Never met her. I think I saw her one more time and ignored her because I was like, touch me again. Right. And I might have to touch your hair. Right. And I might have to fight.
Again.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, no. I was just like, this bitch touches people and I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, she put her hands on strangers and it's like, I understand you're passionate. I understand that you looked at us and made some assumptions.
Yeah.
Not that they were necessarily the wrong assumptions, but you made some assumptions.
And that's fine. Like, I don't mind hearing you out, but like...
Don't touch me.
It was just... And it was kind of aggressive.
It was aggressive, yeah.
Yeah.
No, she should have done that.
I was like, whoa, okay. I'm like, but if I had done it to you, would you have called the cops?
Right. Yeah.
Would I have gotten shot? Killed?
Well, that's a great way to end it. Let's talk about... Would you cruise again?
Not with you.
No,
I'm just playing.
I would.
I would cruise with you. Just, I would love to go to Ibiza. Mm-hmm. I don't know if 7 days. I would have to have the rock star treatment. I would.
I think a bigger room,
better like I don't know, like it just.
I think spending a night off the ship on a longer cruise would benefit.
Okay.
Like again, if we were doing like the France and Spain one, and there was like an overnight,
okay,
where we got a hotel, like I think spending a little bit more time off the ship, would break up the monotony that I started to feel on day 3 or 4, where it's like, I'm tired, like I'm so kind of sick. That's the other part. I'm trying to remember.
You got sick.
I got ill,
and I got sleepy.
I got tired. Like the resting part of the vacation really sunk in.
And the thing about it is, like when I went to my room, it's just not enough light.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, ooh, dark, sleep. Like, and that's what I want to do.
You have to fight for the sunlight.
Yeah. So like, if I get
can't find the blue light.
You're on this fight thing, and I need you to stop because you're making the listeners think that I'm some sort of like loose cannon.
No, loose cannon. I said nothing about a loose cannon. I was like
the cannon of this.
On day 4, Tim felt away, and it was fine.
Wow. No, I just saw what was happening.
That's right. You were just observant.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was very observant.
Fair. I think it's a fair assessment. You were just observant and ready to let people know what was.
I just wasn't willing to be gaslit.
Like, there you go.
I was like, you're not going to open this door and say it's closed. No, I did not. I have not been to Disney. Maybe everybody else has.
Right.
I have not.
This one has not.
Therefore, I do not know the way
Don't tell me I've been to Disney when I've not been to Disney.
I haven't. Like, if you want to take me to Disney,
right,
and provide all the like money for that, then I'll go. See, I'm just gonna be the villain.
I won't give you the villain edit. Don't worry.
Oh, we know. We know the edits that I get here on Cub and Chub.
Old Tim thank you so much for joining me on this cruise.
This was an edit. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me. I had a blast.
I did too.
The ups and the downs. I'm just glad you were here.
You had more deals than I did.
I did. Yeah. No, it's hard to when you deal with tummy problems. It's like, man.
Yeah. Maybe you should have got that acupuncture.
Should have let her stab me multiple times.
I mean, it didn't really It felt like somebody like a little sting, like 5 or 6 times.
Can I just tell you, with the horrors that you've had in your life, the fact that
listen,
you told this lady what was,
girl, she called and gave me 2 free sessions.
She asked Tim some questions. Tim let her know what it was.
No, I mean, I was just being honest.
You're being honest.
What am I?
But for people, especially part of that line of work,
girl, I didn't know that
waterworks. This lady let it out, and then he got 2 free sessions to make sure that she could help him.
Yeah, and I also got a diet plan.
Right, she gave him everything.
Yeah. But I did have to pay for the first one. So
right. Oh my gosh.
She was very sweet. She was a shout out to the Napoleon lady. I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
But yeah, she got me detoxing things. So yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah.
Shout out to the very sweet couple we met multiple times who remembered our names and we did not remember theirs.
I want to call her Anna, and that's not her name.
No. And he's Pauly, but he's not. You know.
Yeah.
Anna and Pauly.
Isn't his name Michael?
It's something like
Insert that.
Insert that. But they were very sweet each time.
Very nice. Very knowledgeable of traveling.
And came in for the hugs on the last one. It was very sweet.
And his hug was really nice.
He's got a good hug. Pineapple.
He used both hands.
He did. He went all the way around.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, don't do that. I was like, not too strong.
She gave us restaurant recommendations on places where we'll never go.
Yeah.
And he gave us the biggest hugs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And, for a little bit, she was sitting there by herself, and I was like, was he finishing up?
Right. Where was he at? What mask was he wearing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they were very sweet. Thank you to that couple. I guess this is the last. This is going to be at the end of the second episode of this. So we need to do our What's Making Us Live.
Okay.
So, Tim, what's making you live?
Acupuncture.
There we go.
It is real, people. And you do feel a difference. And I might just be doing it when I get back on the mainland.
Nice.
Yeah, so getting pegged by a bunch of thin needles in specific pressure points.
Nice.
Feels good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. What about you? What you living for?
I'm living for 2 things. I'm living for learning how to check out books digitally through online libraries. So I got my account set up. And the first book I'm reading is a self-help book called The 5-Second Rule, which I've used multiple times on the ship to get my ass out of bed. And I'm halfway through the book, and it's one of those things that's a mix of science and not pseudoscience, but the self-help kind of genre of kind of pick yourself up by the bootstraps kind of stuff. But I like it. It's positive. It's not judgy, the writer. I've really been enjoying that. So the 5-Second Rule, look into it. Simple but effective. And learning how to check out library books.
Yes.
Here for
I love that. Encouraging your mind.
That's right. Development, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, where can people find us?
You can find us anywhere you can find pineapples. You can find them on this ship. You can find them in the ship lap. Ooh. You can also find all of it on beautiful chocolate. Just amazing, man.
Yeah.
6'5".
Multiple options.
And standing in 4-foot water.
Shuns.
I just want that. Anyway, you can find that and more at cubandchub.com.
That's right, cubandchub.com, where you can listen to us, you can buy our merchandise, you can see where we're going to be. You can also email us at wearecubandchub@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Shout out to Steven.
Hey, Steven, as always. Tim, I think we had a good cruise.
We did.
Yeah.
We did the cruise. So we did the cruise. Fire and me. We did the kiss. We're virgins.
Oh! Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.